Okay, we're back, guys. Sorry about the interruption, but y'all know how I do over here. This is real life. Not scripted, not edited, so excuse me. Thank you for bearing with me. So getting back to the message, like I was saying, there is some synergy happening there. Into your authoritative energy here. You're taking control over what you can take control over in your life. You're letting go of what you can't get, what you cannot control. I also feel like you're becoming more stable and independent and feeling comfortable in your skin now. You're owning your own transition. You're owning your own transformation. You're owning your own empowerment. You're not allowing anyone to come in and kind of like deter you from where you're trying to go. Okay. Okay. We do have the Sun card, which is coming under the Nine of Pentacles, which is telling me and confirming for me yourself, the opportunities that are coming along for you, the things that are coming into fruition for you. I'm getting Seven of like Pentacles energy, where you've been in this waiting stance. You've been in this waiting for things to happen, waiting to see if your dreams and aspirations and the things that you put your time and energy into are going to pay off for you. I feel like in this moment, in this instance, you are definitely being more self-aware. You're actually self-parenting. You're parenting yourself. You're teaching yourself new ways of seeing the world and of seeing yourself and how you achieve your goals. And some of you, your goals, and we got the Ten of Pentacles too under the Emperor. So some of you are going to be embarking on endeavors that are going to put you in a position of authority, a position where ethics are involved, and a position that is going to be something that's going to be long lasting and stabilizing. We have we have a 9 and a 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So that is a succession for me. 8, 9, 10, and then back to the ultimate one. Okay. Eight. And we got the King of Pentacles as well. There is a lot to have to do with your physical 3D world here. There is authority. There is patience. There is growth. There is maturity. There is ethical values. There is moral distinction. There is things that are, these are character developments. For some of you, where you may have felt like you were flawed in certain areas, you are definitely working to fine-tune your own personal energy. This is the way you speak to people, the way you speak to yourself, the way that you embark on different adventures in life, whether it's doing the social experimentation and getting out here in the dating pool, or trying your luck at a new position. Some of you have started a business, right? And you had a vision for your business. It looked like this. It sounded like that. It had this target audience. Blase, blah, woo, woo. For some of you, will be a career for you moving forward. The decisions that are happening now are going to last for the next maybe 10 years or so. 9 to 10 years. Some of you, it's going to take that long to develop into what it is that you're going to see. It's something that's going to be evolving as we are evolving. So as you evolve, your dreams, your aspirations, your business will evolve. Your relationships will evolve. How you present yourself to a potential mate, how you present yourself to a potential employer, or how you present yourself to how you see yourself spiritually is changing. There are different things that are coming into your awareness that is going to make you not necessarily second guess, but do some actual delving into and research. And we got the Hermit card. This is going within. This is going within. This is going within, and maybe looking at where you may have been remiss in certain areas of your life, things that you overlooked because you were so focused on what you needed to do, how you were going to achieve these things, if they were going to get done. There was like a lot of worry and anxious energy happening, but now it's more of liberation and freedom and oneness and connectedness. So I feel like moving forward from the end of the month into the beginning of June, there's going to be a lot of things that's going to show you that your trust has been wisely placed in yourself, in your dreams, in the things that you want to achieve, and the changes that you want to see in your life. There are certain things that you're not going to want to see. There are certain people that you're not going to want to see them for who they really are, but you're not going to have a choice because you're overcoming a lot of things that have kept you stuck in a circle of seclusion. Okay, so I kind of feel like you're coming out of that shell and you're being able to present yourself with a sense of not have the weight of the crown necessarily weigh down on your shoulders, if that makes sense. I do see very lucrative business arrangements happening. I do see new opportunities as far as making money is concerned. I also see that these different avenues are going to bring you this stability that you want, the stability that you are looking for, the security, financial freedom that you've been searching for all of this time, the reason why you embarked on said endeavor or applied for said position or whatever, what have you. However this looks for you as far as career, business, and your finances are concerned. I do feel like there is going to be some abrupt changes that are happening. There's going to be a final decision made on maybe earth sign, just because I say that just because the King of Pentacles is on the board, which is a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. That may be significant for someone. It doesn't have to be, but there's going to be a significant change in how you right financially to the changes in climate. So some of you are getting a raise, some of you are getting a position that's going to bring you in more money. Others of you are going after a passion project, and it will pay off in the end, not necessarily right away, but there's going to be some growth and patience that's going to be needed here. Yeah, you're going to be definitely moving from a place of feeling stuck and moving slowly and just kind of like piddling around. You're going to be moving in a more authoritative way. You're going to be able to walk with your head high and not feel like, you know, I need to shrink in the background because this might make this person feel uncomfortable, or this may make someone else feel uncomfortable. You're letting go of those toxic images of yourself, those toxic stories that you tell yourself, all of those things that once kept you in a place of being what you thought was safe, but was really oppressing you in a lot of ways. It kept you from, you know, shining and being, you know, as authentic as of Pentacles here. I'm gonna put that there. And there's gonna be a lot of difficult decisions, hard decisions, uncomfortable conversations that you're gonna have as well. With this Tower card here, I feel that there's gonna be some balancing acts that you're gonna be trying to do, but at the end of the day, guess what? You can only juggle with so many things. Something has to go. And the thing I feel like you're trying to hold on to is that security net. That security net is going to have to go. You're going to have to take a leap of faith, and you're going to have to trust in the unknown to achieve these goals, to see what it is that you're really trying to see. Yes. You're going to find out the truth about like it's something that you've worked on. I feel like this is something that you put your something that is your baby, something that you created, you thought, you visualized, you brought into fruition in some way in this physical realm. I feel like there's some sort of bittersweet type of realization and actualization that's going to happen in accordance with this, but at the end of the day, you're going to make the best decision for your growth, for your business, for your relationship, for your children, for whatever it is that you've been meticulously working on. You've tried it over and over again. You've redone the recipe. You've tried a system in different combinations, or whatever the case may be. It's like you've tried this over and over and over again, and now you're getting to a point where you feel satisfied with what you are creating. We got the 10 of diamonds, which is the 10 of pentacles, right above the 10 of pentacles with the emperor. So this again is double confirmation for me. We have the ace of spades, we have the ace of pentacles, and we have the ace of wands. There's a bunch of new energy here. There's a gust of intensity with the way you think, with the way you move, with the actions that you take, and the way you see your stability and your environment. The other side, deities, things of that nature. There is a lot of higher power energy that is pushing this, pushing these things into fruition, making these things into a reality. So it's kind of like that energy, like things that you thought were unimaginable are becoming a reality. Things that you thought were intangible are now becoming tangible. You're actually able to see a way of achieving. We got the ace of diamonds, which is the ace of pentacles. I gotta take it. It is double confirmation, so I will put those together. So I also feel like for a lot of you, when you're in this energy of juggling and wanting to create balance, you're going to have to literally let go of the one thing that you think is going to keep you safe. That one thing that you think is going to keep you safe, you're going to have to let go. 8 of hearts, letting go, which correlates to the 8 of pentacles, the 8 of cups in the traditional tarot deck. There's so much that is spinning around in your head as far as where you're going to go, how you're going to achieve it, if it's going to happen. Just be patient. Patience is a virtue. It's one that I've been working on my whole 43 years. Yes, I'm telling my age, whatever, I don't care. I'm blessed to see it. And it's something that is a conscious effort. You have to consciously remind yourself, be patient, don't rush, because you're immature. Not everything that's instantaneous or that happens instantly is the best thing for you. It could be a distraction. You see what I'm saying? Okay, what do we have for the emperor here? I did put the 10 of diamonds with the 10 of pentacles since it was double confirmation. What else do we have for the emperor, please? Whoa, wait too many. We're gonna put that back. Definitely working on building something stable, something long lasting, something that you can pass on to your children, your grandchildren. I feel like some of you are actually going to be teaching a skill or something to someone. or you are teaching something to someone or something. I feel like there's going to be a lot going on as far as being in being just because something didn't happen for you that day or things like that. This is you being able to see past your current circumstance and see the bigger picture and still move towards your goals. Okay, we got the 9 of diamonds, which is the 9 of pentacles. So I'm going to move my 3 here of 3 of wands. I'm on 3 of swords. I am going to leave it on the board, but I'm going to move it because this is the double confirmation for the 9 of pentacles. So those things that you feel are burdening you, just let go and let God. Be free flowing, be fluid. Roll with the punches, roll with how things are going for you. Read the energy, feel the environment, feel the temperature, gauge the temperature of said incident or whatever, what have you. Okay? Four of swords. We have the 3 and the 4 of swords. Spades on the board. So that is all about meditation. This is all about tuning in. This is all about being able to be relaxed, being in a relaxed, free-flowing state of mind. Again, like I said, there's going to be some clarity coming in as far as what things you need to do, what is for you, what isn't for you. A lot of you, like I said, this is going to be stuff that you're not going to believe. You're going to be like, what? I got to stop doing this. I got to stop hanging out with this person. I got to stop, this. Yes, you do. If you want to achieve what it is that you set out and you want your energy, the things that you put your energy, your time, your sweat, your tears, your finances into to grow and build, you're going to have to let some things go. I hear y'all be like, you're always talking about you gotta let something go. Well, you can't receive if you're already full of BS. If you're full with a bunch of things that don't serve you or not helping you move the needle on any aspect of your life, whether it's mentally, whether it's emotionally, whether it's part of your, then it's no good to you. There are going to be people that are going to come up that are going to annoy the freak out of you. Some of you, be patient because they're on a different place than you are. Learn to use your words as, not as a weapon. Don't weaponize your words. Don't weaponize your actions. Just operate in that higher energy. Operate on a high vibe always. Any negativity or arguments or people that try and come and try and be that like condescending, nice, nasty, narcissistic energy, you're going to be able to block yourself in a ray of golden light because you are able to tap into that more easily now. You're more in tune with yourself. You're more in tune with the universe. You're more in tune with God's source spirit, however you see divinity. I do see that there is going to be the soul searching that you've been doing. The soul searching is like the most. That's what I mean when I say you're going to be more stable and embody who you are becoming, who you want to be. You're going to start to speak like this person. If this person speaks in a certain way, if you see yourself being able to articulate policy or whatever, if you see yourself being able to articulate a little bit better, this is how you're going to consciously work on articulating better. You're going to consciously work on your grammar. You're going to constantly work on how you communicate, what you communicate, what platforms you communicate on. You're going to be more in tune with the energy of opportunities that are coming your way. You're going to kind of like know things instantly that might have taken you a while to realize or recognize before. You're going to get a lot of synchronicities. There is maybe 4 distinct things that are going to happen for you that is going to put you in the mind state of, okay, this is what I need to do, and I need to harmony. So just be patient with yourself during this process and realize that alchemy is a very painful, very demanding process. Transformation is not something, and alchemy is not something that is done overnight. It's something that takes years of practice and work to get done. So some of you have been doing this work for 9, 10, 8 years. And you're just now, things are just now starting to click for you. That's fine. That's good. Honor that. Share what you know. You know what I mean? If you're interested in something and you know that you know a little bit about it, then do that. I just saw the Ace of Clubs, which is the Ace of Wands in the traditional tarot deck. So that's another confirmation. We have the Ace of Hearts. So we've got all the aces on the board, period. There, and there's the Ace of Clubs.